Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So off we go then. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Sommer has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim? Takes a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Inter Milan could not have chosen a worse moment. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's headed upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Batistuta. And this is Ibrahimovic. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. And that was very necessary. And this is Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Pass somewhat off target. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's picked his way through, and a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And another try! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Barella, it's a really well-measured ball. Now that's well seen too.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No, he's not getting his way this time. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Del Piero. Dumfries. Engages and forces him off the ball. Del Piero. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking, Perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Barella, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dumfries. Del Piero, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Almost half an hour in now. Çalhanoğlu. And this is Ibrahimovic. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he get it through? Ibrahimovic thinks about the shot. Looking for the run. And he was alert to it. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control. And this is Ibra. Great chance! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has been slung wide. Lovely. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's going to be a goal kick. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Distributed tidily. Damian. Zielinski. Great vision. He's got away. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Martinez. And it's Barella. Del Piero gets into a good position. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Good ball. He's through, it's one-on-one. He's having a shot! It's fallen kindly here. And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's there to belt it away. Knocks it into space. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Zielinski. And the first half is done. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
È possibile seguire le notizie sul traffico.
There's the start of the second half.
Inter really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't win.
Chance! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Mkhitaryan. He's found a way through. Danger averted for now. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Batistuta. Pressing high and with purpose. Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ibrahimovic plays it short, and he's had it nicked away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Martinez. That pass has been well intercepted. Zielinski. DiMarco gets over and intercepts. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Barella, and this is Ibrahimovic.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.000
Can he get on the end of this?
spettatori.
Not the most accurate pass. Batistuta! He's put his foot right through that one.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Barella. Could be danger here. Ibrahimovic! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
De Vrij with the clearance. Some resolute defending there. De Vrij promptly onto that, and that is that. And they've got rid. De Vrij is there to clear. Zanetti goes on a run down the left wing. Del Piero. He is through here. And a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
DiMarco. Well, there's the clearance. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's well spotted. Out again for a throw-in. Stood up well to him there. DiMarco clears. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hernandez. Tries to play it through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the ball is out of play. Dealt with nicely by the defence. This is their second corner of the game. Ibrahimovic goes short. And Del Piero! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Gets a good foot in there. He has found a way through. That's a decent chance! And that's wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Barella. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pinches it off him. Taken back almost at once. Threads one in. Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. Just 5 minutes left. And he's straight offside. Barella. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bastoni. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And they're quick to get it back. Just about within shooting range.
Ci saranno 5 minuti.
Hernandez. Guendouzi. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries from distance. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And here's Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous. Del Piero now shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Numero 10.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
That'll be a throw-in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Caicedo turns back. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi purring through. And the shot! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Decent enough try. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to count. And he's decided to go for it. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Driving through the middle. Shoots! Goal! Inter! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Ha segnato al 36esimo minuto, numero 18.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Steaming on goalward, tries a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Inter Milan are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Inter deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Inter Milan have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're underway again. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. And he's found a way, chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's got away. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Inter are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Is there any support? He might not need it. A lot of space ahead of him. Messi! Relentless! Just relentless! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. That was easy, almost too easy.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A case now of complete control. Foot in. Messi. Shooting chance! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Numero 11.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Caicedo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's rather hopeful. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
That's the throw. In with the challenge. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish having put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Inter definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker.
But can he finish? Goal! Inter! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
El dorsal 10.
The special feel of a potential upset, but it's a little early to get carried away just yet. And that's a good ball. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And he shoots! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all.
Expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
El dorsal 11.
Barcelona concede again. They have been rocked to the core. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Oh, super ball! Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Gol del Inter de Milán.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's found some space. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Big chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Marcó en el minuto 41 el dorsal 7.
Messi.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Over to the left. Picked out brilliantly. He's having a go. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. There's the shot! It's a loose ball, and he's gone backward here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Some first-half thoughts?
Inter fully merit this lead and are right on course for a real upset, and as yet, no signs of shying away.
Inter Milan are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And the action is back on the way. Oyarzabal. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's had it taken off him. Plenty to aim at here. And a chance! Really well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Jimenez.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Robertson. Spread it left. Change of plan here, perhaps. Distributed tidily. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Messi, and he's had it nicked away. Messi. This is promising. Decent chance! And that's past the post.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Messi. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
He's away! Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
He's tried one! Camavinga. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Your reflections then, Jim?
Inter definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day.